And so that's why negative stuff manifests so much more easily. When you are complaining about money, you are becoming a non-match to the frequency of money. Are you having trouble manifesting more money and abundance into your life? Do you get triggered when you see people charging for their products and services online or otherwise? If so, then this video is definitely for you. I am making this video in hopes to help you realize limiting beliefs that go under people's radar for the most part, keeping them stuck in lack and scarcity mentality. Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Fernando and welcome back to my channel. So yesterday I was on YouTube watching some videos and like a comment popped up under the video and I was like, let's check this out. And people were like basically complaining. The channel I was watching is a spiritual channel. It's like a podcast, a show where the guests are like NDErs and spiritual seekers and the like. And the people were ranting down in the comments about the guests in the show offering their services, offering their products, and charging for them. And I got to thinking and I was like, isn't that interesting? Because I myself have been changing my whole belief system, including the beliefs regarding money. And I realized that a lot of people might be working with the law of attraction, saying affirmations, listening to affirmations at night to reprogram their subconscious mind, right? They're choosing better thoughts. They're choosing to be in alignment with abundance. But then there are triggers there that are canceling out all the progress that they're making with their practices. And the thing with triggers is when we get triggered, it's like it's hurting us. Our emotional state like rises up and we're like, it's triggering, right? And when that's happening, when we are getting triggered, the ego mind takes over and all your beautiful, beautiful thoughts about spirituality, manifestation, and becoming abundant get clouded over completely. And then you have this moment, you rant, but you don't really realize what's going on in the background when that's happening. And then when that's over, you're like, you keep going and you keep practicing and you're like, I'm so abundant. And so seeing some of the comments yesterday in a spiritual channel where most likely the people who watch the videos and who comment on the video are spiritual seekers, are people who are working with the laws and trying to become a match for money and match for abundance. And so I'm like, this is a blind spot. And I have been there. The things that they were saying there, the triggers, they used to be my triggers too. I am not finished. I am working with love on them. But I am keeping my awareness high and present as best I can. And so that's why I'm filming this video, because if I help one person with this video, I am happy about that. Because it's time to wake up. If you're seeking alignment and if you're seeking working with the natural and spiritual laws, then we get to be very attentive and mindful. I'm just going to read some of the phrases just for context here. The comment that started the whole thread was saying something like, what has also put me off is guests offering ridiculously overpriced services, which makes me and others question the validity of their gifts/experiences and their moral standpoints. And then people like started agreeing with what the person was saying. And a comment that caught my attention here was, conscious content will speak for itself. This movement of awakening is larger than ego and profit margins. Now, What sort of belief is behind a comment like this? What sense do you get when you hear this phrase? The movement of awakening is larger than ego. That's true. I agree with that. I mean, it's not about the ego at all. And profit margins. What sort of belief do you think this person holds when they're expressing this? That money is bad. That making money is a dirty thing. Which is tied to all those phrases that are so limiting, right? Money is the root of all evil. Filthy rich, right? We get to remember that money is energy. And money is spiritual. Because everything is spiritual. There's not one thing that is not spiritual. Because spirit, consciousness, awareness is the substance of all there is. And when we're saying stuff like this, we are vibrating at a frequency that repels the frequency of money, that repels money itself. So you're closing the gates. You're basically sending out this ungrateful vibe towards money. And you're repelling it. Like attracts like. So if you want X to be part of your experience, if you want to receive X, then you get to vibrate at X frequency. Right? You have to be willing to become vibrationally that which you want to attract. Like attracts like. And so this mindset of thinking that people charging for stuff is bad is the same belief that is holding you back from charging for your products and your services. When it's time for you to do that, you're like, the very same belief that's saying these words is like, who are you to charge anything? You're not worthy. Charging is bad. Because if you're charging, you're making the people who are falling into the trap or buying the product have less money as a result. These thoughts, they are part of this whole belief system of lack and scarcity. And I totally get it because I grew up believing all these things. And so reacting negatively when you're getting triggered is keeping you stuff. Whether it's stuff regarding money or anything else. I've already made a video here in this channel talking about letting the triggers be the guides. The last video I posted is actually me talking to you about a very triggering situation that I used to my favor in order to learn and grow. We get to let the triggers be the guides. So if something related to money is triggering you, you get to pay special attention to that, especially if you're trying to become more abundant, to become more of what you are, because you are abundance. Abundance is your birthright. But when we put up walls by siding with all the negativity and the misconceptions, then we're blocking our true essence from being present. And so what's the point in manifesting and working with the laws if we're just getting triggered and not only thinking negative thoughts, but like commenting and energizing the whole detrimental pendulum, this energetic conglomerate that feeds off your energy. And so the people started the thread, other people joined in, and so the negativity towards money pendulum is feeding off their energy. In other words, it's not serving them at all. It's just depleting them of vital energy, and it's keeping them stuck. You are not obliged to buy anything, and no one is forcing anyone to buy anything. But when people offer their services and products, it's a divine exchange. So if I create something, I am giving my energy to that. I am creating something that I consider to be of value to other people. I'm going to offer that to people. And the people who resonate with my product, with my service, and with my message, they can go ahead and buy it. If they don't resonate with it, fine. Let it pass you by. Don't cling on to it. We're so conditioned to clinging on to negativity. And so we're just doing it over and over and over and over. We're trying to evolve. We are binge watching content on metaphysics and spirituality. And yet, we're still clinging on to negative things. And so when manifestation teachings tell you to think of the things you want and feel the feelings of already having those, we're like, we don't know how to do it. Oh, I don't have the energy to feel before I get what I want. But then when it's the negative stuff, we're so ready. People who are writing these things, there's emotion here, there's feeling here. And feeling is the secret. Feeling is what impregnates the subconscious mind, which is the part of your mind who carries that idea in its womb before birthing it, right? And so that's why negative stuff manifests so much more easily. And so we get to be mindful. We get to be mindful. When you are complaining about money, you are becoming a non-match to the frequency of money. If you're at a store and you see something like a product and you're like, oh, that's so expensive, you're literally being ungrateful for money. And you're becoming a non-match to it. Think about it. Think of people who are very rich, very wealthy, millionaires, billionaires. Do you think they give their attention to stuff like this? Oh, they're charging for their services and products. No, they're not. That does not mean that they resonate with all the offers, but it's impossible for a very wealthy person to be very wealthy and also be like, people are trying to get people's money. So for you to become abundant, you get to get past that. That's what's keeping you stuck. The very least you get to do is be neutral about it. Be neutral about it. It's not wrong for people to charge. You buy it if you want to, if you resonate with it. You get to give money love. You are love. You are light. And so the more you bless everything, the more you love everything. Love thy enemy. Even the things you don't like. Even the things that don't resonate with you. Either be neutral or just give it love, which in my opinion is the best option. I love you. I love you. This is a cleaning statement. It clears all the memories, the beliefs, the programs that plague humanity. Money is your friend. Money is a beautiful, blessed tool of exchange of energy. Money is beautiful. Money is clean. Money has the meaning we give it, right? Nothing has inherent meaning to them. Us as humans give things meaning. Good, bad, right or wrong, right? So you might as well give it good meaning. Money is a blessing. Money is your friend. Money comes to you. But for money to come to you, you get to be a match for it. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Let the triggers be the guide. If money talk is triggering you, that's because there's something in you that's looking to be transmuted, literally. So instead of fighting it and just ranting over it, choose to love it. It's a wound inside of yourself that's looking to come up and be transmuted. What's inside of you that's making you feel uncomfortable about other people offering their services and products? Until you get that cleared out, it will be very hard for you to divinely and freely and openly and lovingly offer your products and services, charging it with love. I really hope this helped you. I really do. Let the triggers be the guides. Your triggers are your greatest teachers. Your triggers are your greatest teachers. Rise above the nonsense. Rise above the numbness and the frequency of being totally asleep. You can do it because you are what's above all of this. That's what you are. So it's about not clinging on to the distractions. I love you so very much. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.